Okay, so if you are on page 6 now, I am assuming that you are very comfortable with figuring out gross capacity for the crane. So on this exercise, we've got a crane. The outriggers are all fully extended. It only gives you one chart, so that's off the rear. This crane has an extension, has a manual extension. So that extension is always going to be on your crane. It's either going to be in use or not. If it's not in use, you must deduct its weight, which is 100 pounds, from whatever the gross capacity is. If it is in use, then you automatically use this as your gross capacity. 2,800. That's the extension's gross capacity. So that's going to be your weak point. That's always going to be your weak point. So if it's in use, that's what you use. So let's work these out. Oh, also, the crane has a manual extension. So no matter how they word it down here, it has a manual extension. It's either in use or not in use. So they kind of mess up some words here. Some no extension, that just means you're not using the extension. So let's get to this first one. Extension is stowed, meaning it's put away, but it's still on the crane. It's just not being utilized. At 26 feet, 11 inches. So we got 26 feet, 11 inches here. This zone. So 6,500 pounds. Now we are not using the extension, it's stowed, but it's still on there, so we have to deduct that weight. So what would it be? We have 6,500 pound gross capacity. Then we have to take off the weight of the extension, which is 100 pounds. So that's going to be 6,400 pounds. The next one is the extension stowed still, and you got to go 41 feet 8 inches. How much weight can you take? What's your gross capacity? 41.8. So there's 41.8. This zone. So we got 4,000 pounds at 41.8 minus the 100. 3,900, sorry. No extension, so we're not using the extension. It's put away. 27 feet. So we got 26 foot 11 here. We go to 27, which is just past there, correct? So we're in this zone. So we got a gross capacity of 4,900 minus that 100 pounds for the extension. 4,800 pounds. Okay, the extension's stowed again. We need to go 46 feet. It's past 41.8. It's under 49.3, so we're in this area. We're in this zone. 46 feet. We got 3,300 pounds. We have to subtract the weight of the extension because it's stowed. What are we going to have? We're going to have 3,200 pounds. This time we're using the extension. And we need to go 20 feet 4 inches. So that's there, but we're using the extension. So what do we have to do? We have to use whatever the extension can handle. which is 2,800 pounds. £2,600, sorry, I can't read that well. 2,600 pounds. That extension is good for 2,600 pounds, so that is automatically our gross capacity. That's going to be our weakest point, so we can't lift any more than 2,600 pounds. The extension is being used again, 49 foot 3 inches. But we're using the extension. So this is what matters, is what the extension can handle, and it's 2,600 pounds. So again, it's 2,600 pounds. All right, we're not using the extension this time. 23 feet. So we're in this area, this zone. So we got 6,500 pounds minus the 100 pounds of the extension that's not being used. It's stowed. So what do we have? What do we have for gross capacity? We've got 6,400, sorry, with the 100 pounds taken apart. See that? 6,500 minus 100 gives you your 64. Okay, this next one we have the extensions in use. 44 feet. So we're in this zone, but we're using the extension. And if we're using the extension also, remember, you don't subtract the 100 pounds. We're using the extension. So you use the extension gross capacity, which is 2,600 pounds. So your answer is 2,600 pounds. Hopefully that makes sense.